Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on, good people? What's going on? Let me first start by saying, let me get this out the way, okay, y'all. Let me first start by saying thank you to everybody, and I mean everybody that has been watching my lives. Thank you. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to everybody, and thank you to everybody that has thumbs up, shared me out, talked about me, and not just in a bad way. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, I did not plug this phone in. So let me just say that. Let me say thank you. Thank you to everybody that support my channel, has been supporting my channel. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. I did not plug that phone in. Now y'all got to hear all this scooting around. I apologize. Ugh, I hate when I do that. I be trying to be prepared. Prepared. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. Shout out to all my old subbies. What's up? I am your and shout out to the new subbies. I am your host, Just Krista. Okay. My pledge and my promise to you is I promise to entertain you. And if for some reason you find you are not being entertained, I'm gonna ask that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Okay. Okay. Now let's get on into our commentary. See how I got that out the way? Okay. We only got that out the way. Now the next time it'll probably be part of it out the way, a little bit it on the way. You know, it's what happens over here, y'all. We try to be professional. We try to be organized and straightforward. We try to have everything laid out and ironed out perfect. Okay. The way everybody else does theirs. We try to be that way. But sometimes it just don't work out that way. That's what happens when you're authentic and you're live. Okay? That's what happens. Today has been a day. It's been a blessed day. Okay? It's been a lot going on though. I want to also say congratulations and shout out to my boy Happy Life. Woohoo! Go ahead, Happy Life. Okay. Shout out to you, my brother. I told you. I told you. You got this. Remember? You got this. Okay. Shout out to you. Shout out to your beautiful queen. Okay. I am a fan of Queen 88. Okay. I likes me some Queen 88. Okay. Shout out to Queen 88. Shout out to your king. Okay. I hope y'all have just a good time. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Okay. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. Okay. Peace and blessings. Hey, Cutting Edge. What's up, baby? Peace and blessings to you too. Yeah, so shout out to Queen 88 and King. How she say it? Is it King 88? Okay, however it go. Our boy Happy Life. Okay. I am so happy. Okay. Shout out to Lemon. I did not get to watch the whole show, but that I did watch, I enjoyed myself. I thought it was a good I thought it was a good show. Okay. I thought the contestants, I only had a problem with one. I didn't understand why the white lady was there. Okay. Because as far as I know, do Queen 88 date white women? I didn't know that part. And I know y'all like, who was the white lady? I didn't see the white lady. MV, the white lady. Okay, I didn't understand the white lady being there, but okay. Okay, shout out to my boy Novo. Novo came through. Okay, Novo was doing what Novo do, looking cool as hell. Laid back. Okay, y'all know how Novo is. Okay, shout out to Novo. I really enjoyed myself. I thought it was very entertaining. It was very entertaining. Being that I have been in some of the For the Love of shows, I know how they work. you know, anything can happen. Anything can jump off. Okay. So, I just want to say shout out to them. Shout out to the host. It seemed like from what I was seeing, it seemed like the chat was also enjoying themselves, you know. Yeah, I really, really liked it. I really, really enjoyed, the whole thing on yesterday. Um, I did miss some of the people who gave their commentary. I wanted to be there, like Pizarro, when she gave her commentary. I wanted to be at her place, but I guess she got up early and did her commentary. But I was over at Rodney's. I did give my opinion over at Rodney's, as far as the whole thing. Shout out to those of you who accepted it. Um, excuse me. I did get a screenshot because y'all know I don't be in the chat when I am up on panels because I'm not a chat's favorite. See, the chat got some people that they favor. Okay. Although all of us that hit panels and have panels and different things like that, at any God given time, we could come through there and child, they just don't be in favor of you. Okay. It can happen. It is what it is. But I don't be in the chat when I'm up on panels. Okay. Because a lot of times I know people be saying stuff and I don't want to be going back and forth with the chat and arguing with folks and I'm up on the panel. You know what I mean? I feel like this. If whoever it is got enough sense to keep their ass down in the chat and say what it is that they got to say about you, leave them down there or take your ass down there in the chat and go argue with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, once they hit the panel and I'm already up there, now it's something else. You know what I'm saying? And then if they talk crazy to me, again, now it's something else. Okay. That part. Okay. But I did get a little screenshot. I guess at one point I was up there when I was talking to Rodney, Wu, Pizarro, and I think Room Shaker. She may have left or she may have still been there. I don't know. But I did get a screenshot that lard ass had something to say. Okay. About me mixing the scripture in there or something like that. I'm going to tell you like this, lard ass. Lard ass, if you don't like what I say, if you don't like what I do, you big teeth bitch, big split teeth bitch. And you probably still ain't took your ass to the goddamn dentist and got some of that shit removed up around your goddamn gum line. Okay. I don't like motherfuckers that sit on their lard ass talking about people, creating all type of bad goddamn accounts and troll accounts and stuff and trolling people all over the goddamn internet. But guess what? I don't have no control over that shit, do I? Okay. I wasn't up there talking to you. This is what I mean, lard ass. You always somewhere where I am and you got something to say about me. Now it was a whole lot of people up there on that panel. I'm sure it's not the first time you'd have been to Rodney's. I'm sure it was a lot of people who had a whole lot to say up there that you could have commented on, but you commented on me. You big split teeth bitch. You see how that go? Now, when I come on here and I say something about your big fat lard ass coming on the goddamn channel, shaking like a bowl of goddamn jello all over the goddamn screen, trying to show everybody that big fat funky lard ass. Bitch, your ass is wider than a goddamn toilet seat. How do you, when you sit down on the toilet seat, is half your ass hanging over that motherfucker? Huh? You big lard ass bitch. So say the fuck about mine. If you don't like what the fuck I'm saying and what the fuck I'm doing on the goddamn panel, bitch, then just don't like it. Keep it to your goddamn self. Okay? I wasn't hurting nobody. I was encouraging the young women. I was doing my goddamn job, bitch. Okay? So don't worry about me, you big funky bitch. Don't worry about me, lard ass. Worry about your goddamn self, you bald-headed bitch. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You always some goddamn where up my goddamn ass looking for something. And then the minute I say something, I was going, say she want to always say something. Take your SSI having ass and get on the fuck away from me. You big fat funky bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Big fat funky lard ass motherfuckers like you. And y'all know who lard ass is. I sent y'all over to her channel. She had the nerve to tell y'all to take y'all asses back. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. Mind your own goddamn big fat lard ass shaking like goddamn jello all over the goddamn screen, goddamn business, bitch. Why don't you hit a goddamn panel and come up there and say something? You know you a slow doofus talking bitch. That's why you sit your ass down there in them goddamn chats and got so much to goddamn say. You stupid looking bitch. And then when I come on here and I say something, now you want to act like you the goddamn victim. You ain't no goddamn victim. Stupid bitch. Now take your stinking ass on where the fuck you gotta go. But I was doing my job. I was encouraging young women, you know, and telling them what I know to be true. These women, woo them, they're in their 30s and stuff. They can only look at life for the years that they've been here on this earth. They can only judge what's going on in life for the years that they've been here. Pizarro and them, they're all in their 30s. That's all they can see. They can't see into somebody that's in their 40s. They'll never know what I know. Sure, they probably know how to work a computer. They probably know how to tell me how to get to this part of YouTube and stuff. But when it comes to life itself, life, they'll never know what I know in life. They'll never know some of the things I've experienced, some of the things I've seen. I can only share and tell you so much. Okay. But one thing I can open their horizon to is, I don't care how many kids you got. I don't care how many kids you got. I don't care how many more kids you got to come. There is somebody, if that's your desire to get married, there is somebody who will marry you. Life ain't over. You're young women. Y'all had y'all babies when y'all were young. Y'all did just what the Bible said to do. Okay? And God smiles upon that. They could have gotten rid of their babies and said, no, because I want a man. I'm going to get rid of my baby. But they didn't do that. They chose to be moms. That's a beautiful thing. God smiles upon that. You can sit here and have 8, 9, 10, 12 kids. You don't know how them kids going to grow up to be a blessing to you. You don't know where you're going to end up in life. These are the things that me with my old ass can come out here and tell the young women. And every chance I get, I exercise my right to do so. Okay. So when I get a few moments to get their attention, I tell them something positive if I can. I sure do. I do my goddamn job. That's my job as an old motherfucker on this motherfucker. As an old woman on here, that's my job. Sure, sometimes I get the cussing and fussing on here. I sure do. But my other job is to teach them. Give them hope. Let them know. Give them something else to look forward to. Let them know you're not getting ready to die because you're 30. You're not getting ready to die. It ain't the end of the world because you're 36. You got a whole nother 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years to go. And things going to be different. Don't worry about it that you got this many or that many children. Them babies, you don't know how them babies going to grow up and be a blessing to you. You don't know who them babies going to grow up to be. Okay? There's folks who don't have children who worry, once I get older, what's going to happen? Okay, what's going to happen to me? I thank God for the nieces and nephews that I got. I don't have that fear. I don't have that worry. And even that there has been times that I have been not feeling my best. My nieces and nephews, they be right here. They be like, Auntie, what's going on? They assure me, Auntie, no matter what go on with you, hell, one time they was fighting over my fat ass. No, if anything happened to Auntie, she coming here. No, she coming here. She coming here. That's a blessing. They're just my nieces and nephews. But they let me know, Auntie, we love you. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. We here for you. Hey, 3000, what's going on, baby? But I made a decision when I was younger, I made a decision not to have kids. I was on birth control. Okay. I also did something that I'm not proud of. Okay. I also lost a baby. All right. So now here I am, almost 55-year-old woman. I don't have no children. But as I'm getting older, shit, you be wondering, you be like, well, shit, if this or that happened, what's getting ready to happen? You know what I'm saying? So you don't know how your children gonna be a blessing to you. You don't know how your husband or somebody that will come into your life can be a blessing to you. There are some people who chose to get married, and then now that they older, the husbands and them then walked off. And now they saying, oh shit, I should have had kids. Because maybe if I would have had kids, I still would have had somebody, you know what I'm saying? I would have still had something from my marriage, or I would have still had something from this relationship. Okay. But whichever way it go, whichever decision that you make while you're younger, okay, I was just simply letting the young women know it's okay. It's not the end. It ain't the end of the world. Your decision ain't all your life is not going to be based on the decision you made when you was whatever age you are right now. Excuse me, y'all, if I hear some scraping. They out here shoveling and blow snowing and snow blowing and all of that stuff, because we got a lot of snow here. So if that's what y'all hear, that's what y'all hear. Okay. And y'all be safe and be warm where y'all at, because it's freezing here. Okay. Now here today, it's today Wednesday. Yeah. I hear today we supposed to come up out this, by tomorrow we supposed to be kind of like up out this deep freeze, because it's cold. I mean, right now my heat is on 90. And guess what? It's still cold up in here, because anywhere around it's just cold. That's how cold it is. Okay. But yeah, so I was just doing my job as an older woman, letting the young women know, okay. And also, Rodney allowed us to come up and give our opinion, after he had spoke his opinion about the contest on for the love of Queen 88. He said what he had to say, and he allowed us to come up and say what we had to say. And my thing was that, shout out to her, of course, because she's a Sagittarius, holla, but also, he was, he had made his comment about her having as many children as she had. And in his opinion, it's going to be hard for her to find a man, no matter how pretty she is or shapely she is, it's going to be hard. And I disagree with that. Okay. Because she can still have her children. Okay. All 8 of her babies. She can still date somebody. She don't have to bring that person into her home. Or like she said, we're going to get an understanding. Whatever that understanding may be between her and a man. And even though she got 8 kids, yeah, she going to get an understanding with him. And she's a young woman. Okay. When she get to be my age, she ain't going to be, her babies is going to be grown. They're going to be grown folks out there doing their own thing. Then went to college, military, probably then got married and got lives of their own and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So even if it take her to get into her 50s to find that correct man, maybe she, just want her little friend on the side, while she raising her babies, and then see what happened afterwards. However it go, it ain't the end because she decided to have 8 babies. That's not the end. That's not how it go. So I just wanted to, give my opinion on that because Rodney allowed us to. He allowed us to come up on his panel and say so. And I also spoke a little life into Woo. I let Woo know, She talked about her experiences and stuff. And I let her know, the girl, don't you know you can ask God to forgive you? Yeah, you can ask God to forgive you for whatever it is that didn't happen. And do a complete about face, honey. See, once you ask God to forgive you, see, he not like man. See, man will throw it right back in your face. Remember that time on December 5th, 1963, and remember on January 3rd, 1997, and remember, see, God don't do us like that. Once you ask him to forgive you, he forgive you. He said he throw that into the lake of fire. And anytime fire hits something, it's gone. It's destroyed. It's destroyed. No more. All gone. Gone. Okay? So you can ask God to forgive you. And you ain't got to be no perfect person when you do so. He said, just ask me. So even if Wu wants to, hey, Mr. Q, greetings. So even if Wu, like I told her, if you want to get married, and she said, hey, her experiences and how it has been, she don't know about that. But I told her, I said, you may change your mind. Hey, Corinne, what's up, baby? Yeah. These are the things I want to speak life, and especially to the young people. Y'all are future. If my old butt don't speak some life into y'all, then what's getting ready to happen? You the generation that's up underneath me. Okay. I must do this. When I was your age, it was some women in their 50s and 40s and stuff that was speaking life into me. Okay. And now they in their 60s and 70s and they sitting back and they smiling. That's how it go. And then cause see, one day you gonna be my age and you gonna have some generations under you that's in their 40s and 30s. Even right now being in your 30s, you got some generations up under you that's in their 20s and in their teens, where you look at them and you see them doing certain things and stuff, and you kind of smile and you offer them a little advice here and there. That's life. It just keeps on going. You could be held accountable. Right. People don't know that part, Corinne. Okay. I don't wait. The old folks used to say your blood ain't gonna be on my hands. If I don't tell you the truth, your blood gonna be on my hands. That's right. And that's why I say I take an opportunity. When God give me that opportunity to talk to the young people, I talk. I open up my mouth and I say so. And I thank God, for these opportunities. That's why I tell people, I ain't perfect when I come on here. I'm not perfect, but we ain't gonna worry about all of that. God ain't done with me either. You know what I'm saying? I make mistakes. That's okay. But back to the subject, when that time come and he get me to talk, I'm going to talk. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because I'm not going to be tossing and turning in my bed all night talking about, damn it, I should have went on and told that to Wood. Damn it, I should have went on and told that to Queen 88. Damn it, I should have went on and told that to Pizarro. Damn it, I should have went on and told. Nah, just say it when you get that opportunity. Go ahead, open up your mouth and say it. And God going to give them to receive it. I'm not going to say that will change. Let's just give an example for Wu. What I said today, I'm not saying that that's going to change her whole mindset, but somewhere in her mind, she got it. Somewhere in her mind, I believe she took it and tucked it right up underneath her sleeve. And when that time comes for her to pull it out, she going to pull it out and she going to act on it. Everybody doesn't have courage like you. Thanks. It's a blessing. Oh, thank you, Corinne. She heard you. Right. She did. And I can tell she did. Yeah. Yeah. So I try. And that's why I say I'm not going to sit here and let some no good filthy, disgusting, person that's not happy with their life, and can't nobody tell them nothing, can't nobody offer them nothing encouraging because they're so miserable, with their life. I'm not getting ready to let you discourage me about, taking an opportunity when I can to talk to the young people. You know, you can go sit your lard ass down some damn where. Okay. Because perhaps that's where you are. That's why you are where you are in your life right now, because you never wanted to listen to no one older than you. You never wanted to take advice. See, you could tell people that's been like a know-it-aller all their life. You could tell those type of people. See, I've always been one to listen to the older people because they didn't been where I'm trying to go. Okay. I didn't been in my 30s before. I know how the 30s go. I know what's going on in the 30s. I didn't been in my 40s and 50s. Okay. Now I ain't never been in my 60s, but somebody in their 60s can show tell me something. Somebody in their 70s. And guess what? My ears gonna be perked up, listening, taking it all in. So when that time come, I'm gonna say, oh, okay, I know what to do with this because I was told on such and such date how to handle this situation, or I was told this is hope for me for this situation. But telling a woman that have a lot of kids that there's no hope, nobody love her, nobody's gonna marry. Not to say that that's everything that was said. It's like telling somebody that's a certain age, oh, ain't nobody gonna never marry you. Ain't nobody gonna ever do this. Ain't nobody gonna ever do that. You know, you can't say that because there's people who get married older all the time. There's women who get married and have full relationships all the time. Men that have a lot of children and they enter into full, beautiful relationships all the time. And I even gave an example of my dad. Now, my mama, she wasn't willing to put up with my daddy and his ways. Okay. But my daddy, right after my mom, he met a woman. She did. She put up with my dad, you know, and she loved him and she loved his kids. So there is somebody who will love you and all your children. My dad's wife, she love us. She love us to this day. And he's not even here. She still love on us. She still take good care of us as if she's the parent of all of us. She's always been that way. Always just been a beautiful, loving, because she loved that man. She loved that man, so she loved every part of him. She loved what's a part of him. And that's what happens when somebody love you. If a man love you, he gonna love your children. Yeah, that's how that work. Because your children is a part of you. That's what he gonna love. Now, is he gonna like everything that the kids say and everything? And sometimes when the kids get a little mouthy or something like that, we ain't talking about all of that. Okay. But at the end of the day, he's gonna love them, he's gonna be concerned about them, and he's gonna want the best for them, no different than that mom and no different than that dad. That's how love goes. Okay. That's how it goes. It's no different than anybody else. It's finding love. Okay. A person gonna love you, they gonna love you. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Nothing nobody can do about it. And this love out here for all of us. As much as I say it from time to time, it's somebody out here that will love BBW. Mm-hmm. It is. Like I said, I have a friend I'm talking to. But and I'll be sharing that with my members only too. Mm. Because things aren't going, and that's another reason that things aren't quite going the way that I think we thought it was. And that's another reason that I'm glad I didn't bring it out here, because we were able to just talk about our differences, and just be friends. You see what I'm saying? Um, yeah. He has some concerns about some things. He has some differences about some things. There were some things that I told him absolutely not. There are some things I'm just not willing to let go of. Okay. So, you know, but I'll talk about it more with my members only. It's a smaller group of them. I can open up this way. I'm opening up still to my YouTube family who understand my YouTube life. Because if I share this with my family, they be looking like, well, what? What is you talking about? Is you talking about Corey? Is you talking about so-and-so? No, I'm not. I'm talking about somebody online. What? Now I got to explain. I got to do all of this. Now you forget it. I'm tired now. Believe it or not, now I'm tired of talking because I got to explain all of that to them, you know. So I explain it to my YouTube family. I'll explain it. I'll just say this much because it's on the tip of my tongue and I know me. I did tell you guys how I had shared with him the trucking community where I be at. And I'm just going to say it like this. I kind of wish I wouldn't have. Okay. The reason I really wish I wouldn't have is because I shared it with him because I wanted him to know kind of like where I hang out at night. Okay. Especially if I can't sleep because sometimes I have trouble sleeping at night. Okay. That's where I go. I go there to hang out. They're like, that's my friends. You know what I'm saying? So I told him for one reason, but he kind of like started coming over and it just felt awkward. You know what I mean? It felt kind of, not that there's so much going on over there. I mean, not that anybody's getting, naked or anything like that, but just him coming over there with us. I just feel like we're not as free to just talk and stuff. It's almost like something we can relate to. Have you ever like had a friend or somebody have a party and then your parents come to the party? You can't wait for your parents to leave because you like, why did y'all invite my mom or why did y'all invite my dad? So it's almost like that, that type of feeling. Like you feel like you're being chaperoned or something. So it's just a little bit awkward. And so I had asked him not to come anymore. And okay, now I'm finna talk too much. But anyway, I'll be talking more to my members only about it because it's a whole big thing. But yeah. So yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Also, I guess Tracy kind of put her foot down around Rodney first put his foot down about making a decision as far as Beasley and Tulsa, I guess, hitting his panel. Mainly, I guess for him, it was mainly Beasley hitting his panel for his reason. If y'all want to hear or know about that, you go over there to his channel. Tracy also gave her commentary about those that let Tosa hit the panel, and what she's going to do because she's had enough. And I don't blame her. We all have control over our panels to a certain degree. Not that people can't come up and give their opinion about things or say things, and everybody runs their panels and their channels differently. But if I'm invited to your home and when I get there, you just allow people to say crazy things about me and I'm there, it can make you feel real uncomfortable. Okay. Especially if you're somebody that I respect. Okay. So I just hope that Tracy and Rodney, I guess, that's something that hopefully they can talk about or get some type of understanding about. I feel like, and that's another reason I really don't like to talk about people on other people's panels or come at people on other people's panels, because I feel like I got my own platform for that. That's why oftentimes you'll hear me say stuff like, okay, when I get to my own shit, bitch, I'm going to cuss you the fuck out. I'm going to tell your ass the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say things like that, because I'm not getting ready to do that over here on someone else's channel if I can help it. Okay. I'm not going to do that over here because obviously we both support this person. Why put this person in the middle of it? Okay. Why should you feel uncomfortable coming over here and supporting them? And why should I feel uncomfortable coming over here supporting them? Why should you feel like, oh shit, BBW coming to the stage or BBW up there, and I just want to go up there and say something, but she gonna have some crazy shit to say to me, and the content creator gonna let them, you know? Or why should I feel like, oh shit, I wanted to go up and say so and so, or I'm up here already. Now here comes so and so. They getting ready to come up here and take the content. They not finna focus on the content. They finna say some bullshit about me. Now I got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's yeah. It's a crazy position, but we all have control over our platforms. I don't allow certain things on my platform, but at the same time, I have a smaller crowd. Okay. Unless I'm on here with some juicy juice. I have a smaller crowd, so I have a lot more control over it. But even if it's a large crowd, you're not getting ready to come to my platform. You're not getting ready to sit down in my comments and just dog no other content creator out. I don't go for that bullshit. Okay. That's not what we do over here. Now, other places they do it. Perhaps that's why they got larger crowds. Okay. No problem. But over here, we don't, we act like we got good sense. We pretend. Okay. That's what we do over here. But the whole Tulsa thing, I think it's too offensive. It's too offensive. And then it makes others feel like if I say something, now they're trying to say that I don't like the LBG and all of that, the gays and all of that. And that don't have nothing to do with that. I was accused of that too. I was accused of not liking, the gays and all of this stuff because I had it out with that person. And I had to make it very clear. No, it's just that person. And it's how that person conducts themselves. Okay. And I'm not putting up with the bullshit. So no, it's not, that don't go to everybody. Okay. I have transgender, I have gays, I have whatever in my family, nieces and nephews that are very close to me that I love the ground that they walk on. They love the ground that auntie walk on. Okay. But there's a way to conduct yourself. There's a way to act. Are gays welcome on my panel? Hell yeah. Okay. No problem. But do they have a right that if it's a straight man up here to sit there and throw themselves on that straight man and then expect for that straight man to what, sit here and just smile? Which is what, going to make that person feel like, oh, go ahead, say something else. Oh, I can keep on talking. Oh, I can start, and now you got people just saying shit and talking shit and saying that ain't cool. That's not cool. And even the way that Tulsa with the whole Noble thing, knowing that Noble is a straight man, and all because Noble, decided, well, I'll be cool towards you or whatever, but I'm not about that life, you know. And then I guess whatever happened, now the other person, we ain't fighting no more. We didn't threw in the white flag and stuff, but you got to be careful with that type of stuff. And that's why I even said that when the James man over there at Dovey, you need to make sure that James know that that's a whole trend. That's a man making passes at him. Make sure that James is all right with something like that, because that's not cool. The way Tulsa was at the end throwing himself at that older man and all of that and saying all that crazy shit and all of that, and Dovey going along with, that's not cool. That's not cool to do stuff like that. Because now you're giving that man Tulsa the go ahead to continue to come at this straight man. Obviously, Dovey, the man is straight. And he's an older man, so you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, so you got to be real careful with that type of stuff. But at the same time, man, Tulsa need to stay in his place. You need to stay in your place. It's no different than a big girl. It's no different than a skinny girl. Everybody don't want a big full figured woman. Everybody don't like full figure women. I don't care how sexy they think they is. Everybody don't like fat women. And then there's a lot that do. Everybody don't like skinny women. And then there's a lot that do. Everybody don't like a tall woman, but then there's a lot that do. Everybody don't like a short woman, but then there's some who do. Everybody don't like a black or a white. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you need to let people know what's going on. Ain't no need in you, because this man is sitting up here and he talking and he saying stuff, and you know that I'm a big fat motherfucker, and then you just saying, and that this man probably, let that man, that's a full figure woman right there. I was over in the chat the other day hanging out with some of the guys that I hang out with, and it be all guys there, and they got to talking, and the one gentleman, they asked him, what type of women he like, okay? And so he was like, shit, I like me a big girl. He's like, ooh, it's just something about, a big girl, that their stuff just hit different. Okay. The one guy said, man, listen, I had a big girl one time. I had a skinny girl one time. He said, and then after that, I had a big girl. He said, I ain't never went back to a skinny girl since. Okay. There was just a bunch of men sitting around talking and giving their opinion. And of course, me, being a big girl, I was like, team big girl. Okay. Team fat girl. Okay. Yeah. That's what we was saying. But that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was talking about. That's what was going on, but, everybody don't like the same thing. There is some people who I guess think that man Tulsa is nice looking, and man Tulsa coming on here and doing all of that and can see past everything else that's going on. But everybody can't see past that. Everybody's not interested. So no need in you going around here acting as if everybody would be. You're no different than everybody else. Tulsa That man is no different than everybody else. Everybody's not interested, and just throwing your stuff at people and all of that stuff. You're wrong for that. You're as wrong as a big woman just going around throwing herself to my, oh, you want me. Because I was in chats where the whole chat, all the men was in there talking about this and that. You can't say that. No, if a person say, hey, I don't like no big fat woman, I don't like a big fat woman. Ain't no need in me throwing myself on them. It's just how it works. That's how it's done. But so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's has a lot to do with the whole Rodney and Tracy thing. And I hope that they, settle that between each other, get like a little handle on that. And even when somebody came up there on Rodney's stage the other day, they came at me crazy, which I feel like, I don't know what the friendship between me and another person had anything to do with Rodney's commentary. So I don't even know why the other people came up there to talk to me about it. Even my friendship with my friend Mary. Why is that anybody else's business? You know what I'm saying? That's not what he was up there talking about. But once Rodney said, hey, Krista, they coming for you. Go back for them. I said, I can. I said, well, okay, no problem. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. If we going, let's go. Okay. Now motherfuckers want to say this, say that, and do this and do that. No, you could have kept your goddamn opinion to yourself. You could have went to your own goddamn platform, to which I am not subscribed to. Okay. And said whatever the fuck you got to say. Just that's what I do. I come to my platform and say what the fuck I got to say. Because if you really don't like me, you won't be here to hear it. You see how that go? You see how that go? Yeah. You won't be here to hear that shit. That part. But listen, it's been almost an hour. I just wanted to come on here and talk about a little bit of what's going on in the beef sector. And hopefully it's going to warm up a little bit. Because when I tell y'all, it's a sad thing when you sitting in the house and your eyes is tearing, your nose is stuffy and sniffling and all of that. As if you sitting outside and you just sitting near one of your windows, okay? And I have a lot of windows, so, and where I'm at in my house, I like my bed in here is near the window. The chair that I'm sitting on now, that's right by the window because I like to look outside a lot of times when I'm talking to y'all. And your feet feels like, right, it's on a block of ice, yo. When I touch the floors, and I got they got real hardwood floors here because this building is old. So they got real hardwood floors throughout, and plus the kitchen and the bathroom and the hallway has like the funny marble type like floors. And I don't like nothing on my feet. Ain't that crazy, Mr. Q? I don't like nothing on my feet. My mother used to get on me all the time. She used to laugh. She'd say, Lord, you gonna have to be careful. Some man gonna love you, keep you barefoot and pregnant. But my whole thing is when I get out the bed to go to the bathroom or go do what I gotta do, child, I ain't got time to be looking for no doggone house shoes. I tried that a couple of times, child, before I knew it. One house shoe was at the top of the bed where I didn't kicked it off. The other one was at the bottom of the bed. Child, I ain't got time. I took them house shoes, child, put them together and set them back inside the closet. I ain't got time. It's in my way. When I get up, child, it's time for me to go. I got stuff to do. But anyway, thank y'all for coming over. Thank y'all for spending a little time with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you guys on the next video. Y'all try to stay warm. Try to, you know, make sure, like, if you're in these cold places, call your neighbors and stuff, make sure that they're okay, check in on them. Try not to go out if you don't have to. All right. And y'all pray for the USA. Okay. I want to remind us. Okay. And let us all trust God that He will take care of us. Okay. We don't have to fear 47. Okay. But we do have to definitely have our trust in God, because there's some changes and stuff that's being made that yeah. Okay, y'all. We don't know what we in for, but we know God will take care of His people, and we are all His people. So He gonna take care of us. Okay. I love you guys, and I will see y'all on the next video. Don't forget to pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody, so everybody's prayed for. And welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.